Hello and welcome to a series telling you exactly why and how to start a gaming YouTube channel. So this time around I'm going to be telling you exactly why you should be starting a channel all by yourself and for yourself. So a personal channel with everything that you want to do on. Let's get into this. So the first thing up on our list is you can build your own community. Now you can build your own community in whatever game you're doing or whatever kind of niche you're doing, anything like that. If it's just early access titles, then that is the community you're going to be building, and it can be as lovable or as hateful as you want. You can literally build your own community exactly how you want it, through live streaming, through posting up videos, and through having your own channel. Obviously if it is just you actually running your own channel, then you don't have to answer to anyone. There is no one above you to answer to. You run the channel exactly how you want to run it, and by doing that you're going to be welcoming and you're going to be inviting and you're going to be just creating a space for people of a certain type that you want, either similar to you or people that are completely dissimilar. But that is the kind of space that you will be creating. It's a space for people to actually feel welcome and to actually come along, bond with you. As long as you stay engaged with your community, it is a really positive thing to have that, so you can actually start building your own little group of people that you're going to see all the time when you're streaming or when you're posting up videos, and that is a community. Second up is it is actually very fun and rewarding creating content. Now anything creative is always fun. It's always good fun when you actually see people enjoying it as well. You get a real good feeling inside when you see people actually commenting, liking, subscribing, sharing and everything else, all the stuff you are making. It actually makes it worthwhile putting the time and putting the effort in, which is going to be the hardest thing at the start, is putting that time and effort and passion and enthusiasm into it, because it is disheartening seeing all your work not really hitting a lot of people to begin with, but you've just got to keep at it. You've got to keep plugging away, you've got to keep troopering on, and you've got to keep producing high quality content to keep pushing out to people, to try and get people even more engaged and actually invite more people into your community, and just keep building on that. Keep building on it, keep growing and keep increasing your reach, and just become that authoritative figure in whatever niche you're doing. That is the best thing to do. The next thing is you actually learn a hell of a lot of skills doing this. You learn video editing, you learn social media if you're using other social media platforms, you learn search engine optimization, you learn photoshopping, you learn, to be honest, just basic customer service, just talking to people as well. There's so many different skills you learn from doing this. It's not only fun, you haven't got anyone to answer to, but you're also learning all of this new stuff which you would never have learned before. I cannot stress enough how many new skills I have picked up in doing this for 4 years. Skills I would never have even dreamt of having before all this. Talking to you right now is public speaking, which is a skill which I have really picked up in doing this. When I first started off YouTubing, I couldn't say boo to a goose. I was scared, I was not confident in talking to webcam, I was not confident in talking and replying to people actually messaging me and commenting on my videos, but you learn all that over time, and if you keep doing it and you keep plugging away, you do get better at it. It is very difficult to start off with unless you're a naturally confident and just outgoing person. It is very strange talking to a webcam thinking it's actually someone, which I know it is because there's going to be loads of you out there watching this. And it doesn't matter if there's 20 people watching the video or 2,000 people, it doesn't matter. There's so many people right now behind that webcam watching this, listening to me, and that really does increase your public speaking skills massively, and it does help in real life. I promise you, it massively helps. And not only are you enjoying doing something that you enjoy doing, you're actually increasing your skills to actually go off into the real world and use it, even to apply for jobs or actually look at doing other things that you would never even thought of. Like, I know one guy who actually now does video editing for his job role. Had he not been doing YouTube, had he not been putting stuff up there, no one would even known he'd be doing it. He wouldn't have even known he'd be any good at it. But that is the kind of thing that can happen from making your own YouTube channel. So I touched on this just now, but you also do learn other platforms. So you got Twitter, you got LinkedIn, you got Instagram, you got Facebook, you got Steam groups, you got obviously YouTube as well. There's so much stuff that you pick up. Literally how to actually post stuff out, how to share it around, how to talk to people differently on the different platforms, how to make some real high quality but clickable stuff. There's such a problem, or not a problem, but it's such a difficult thing to do, is making stuff people want to see. And the more you do this, the more you're going to learn exactly what people do want to see. Another good reason why you should be starting your own channel. So, through actually doing this for a number of years now, I have met a significant amount of people I would never have met in my life. And these guys and girls are really, really great contacts to have, great friends to have. Now, these are people part of the community I've built up, but they're also part of communities that I'm involved in on other people's channels, and it's just such a great way to network with people and just meet people and start actually interacting with other people. Through that, I've actually gained working on an actual gaming company's YouTube just by doing that. Honestly, the potential opportunities of starting your own channel are endless, and they seem to be growing. People were worried a couple of years ago that YouTube was just a fad, it wasn't going to last, people were going to start losing money and things are going to start disappearing. It's gone the other way. There is so much opportunity now. Yes, there is a lot of stuff on YouTube, and yes, it is difficult to get heard, and it is even more difficult every single day that you put it off. It's going to become more difficult to be heard above all the mass. But just start doing it. Just start doing it, because you will unlock potential opportunities you would never have even dreamt of by doing this channel, by sharing it out, by posting it out, showing that your enthusiasm, your passion, your commitment to everything that you do in your videos. It's such a great feeling having these opportunities come to you. Now, whether it be like game companies coming to you with games, on a daily basis I'm getting sent games I haven't got time to play, I'm not even applying for. People are just sending me games. I got sent 3 keys for one game the other day to invite other people in so we could have a bash on it and then obviously review it for the company. I didn't even get around to even looking at it on Steam, I'm so little in time, but people found me through my YouTube channel, and at just about 1,000 subscribers, and I'm being sent stuff without even asking. That just goes to show you this platform is getting bigger and bigger, and the time to start your channel is right now. So you do make a little bit of money doing YouTube, but please don't think that is the #1 goal. Now, I'm giving you all these tips and pieces of advice because I wish I knew all of this stuff when I first started YouTubing. It has been a long 4 or 5 years for me, and I have learned so much doing multiple YouTube channels, and I don't want you guys to be falling into the same pitfalls that I actually fell in. Now, I've come through them, I've learned it. I did go through stages where I just didn't want to do this anymore, but I kept at it and I kept going through it because I've never felt so passionate about something, and this is literally what I want to be doing, which is why I put so much time and effort and commitment into it, and that's why a lot of other people do as well, because this is the dream job. Yes, you do earn a little bit of money, but it's nothing to write home about, to be honest, unless you're starting to really grow and grow, which hopefully you will. Once you start your YouTube channel and you're putting in the time and the effort, hopefully you will grow just like everyone else, and just so you can just do this full time. That is the dream. But at the very start, don't think you're going to be getting loads of money, because you won't be, unfortunately. But don't let that put you off, because even just getting that first little paycheck of just $20, $25 or whatever it is, just for doing something that you would have probably been doing anyway, just sitting at home playing games, but instead just recording, editing, and just chucking a bit of voiceover as well onto YouTube, and now you're starting to get paid for it. Yeah, it's a tiny little bit of money, but my god, that definitely increases your enthusiasm to actually starting to produce more and more stuff for YouTube. So yes, you do get a little bit of money to begin with. Don't make it your #1 priority. Hopefully after a couple of years of really putting the work in, it will start paying off for you. So last but certainly not least, now I have actually already touched on this, but the feeling that you get from having an active, a loyal, and just an engaged community, plus as well getting a little bit of money for it as well. The feeling you get is like nothing else, I promise you. Once you start hitting your sub goals as well, so you hit your 10 subs, your 20 subs, up to your 50 subs, and then your 100 subs, and then you're looking further afield as well at your 1,000 subscribers, your 10,000 subscribers, or even if you're looking at your views, your first 10,000 views. God, that's a milestone. Your first 100,000 views, that's insane. Once you start hitting the millions, it goes absolutely mad. But you never ever lose that feeling of just pure achievement. I've done this, I've put the time and effort in, and I've achieved this. This is what I've done, this is what I want to do, and I want to keep on growing. And I'm sure that is exactly how you are feeling if you are watching this video. Go for it. You've got nothing to lose, I promise you. Just go for it. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Like I said at the start, please do subscribe if you think this series is going to be worthwhile for you. Please do share it around as well. Leave me a like and all that lovely fan-dooby-tastic stuff. Thank you very much for watching. Keep an eye out in future weeks, as I'm going to be posting at least 2 videos a week. One gaming, one tech, about YouTubing, everything related. So both videos are going to be related. Keep an eye out for both. Thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you next time.